Hello, and welcome to this review on my alternative channel, Anti-War. Louisiana Beer Reviews presents Fat Tire Ale, classic ale since 1991. But actually, this version has only been around since 2023, not 2023. Says 5.2% alcohol, brewed and canned by New Belgium Brewing in Fort Collins, Colorado, and Asheville, North Carolina. Got a good date. And that's all I can say. Made with premium ingredients. Thick off-white head, clear, kind of orange gold appearance, depending on how to light. Yeah, you can see that kind of orange gold appearance. A little less amber than the original Fat Tire. Let's show the website. Classic ale, Fat Tire, crisp, bright. They don't say bland. 5.2, 15 base units, 140 calories. House ale yeast. The malt, pale, C80, Munich, and raw barley, unmalted barley, raw barley. Hop, Triumph, HBC-522, and Barbe Rouge. Pretty easily found. I found this Walmart for $9.99. Or was it $9? Might have been $9.49. Something like that. Ronnie S. says, I love a good Hector says, I still miss the old Fat Tire before Belgium changed the recipe in the beer. Yeah, they shouldn't have changed it, but it wasn't really moving. It was kind of a beer that was big in the 90s and the early 2000s. Then it started to skid because of other products coming in. But yeah, I'm like you. I did prefer the original, although the original was kind of dull also. Let's go with the aroma. Yeah, just kind of basic ale aroma like Ballantine ale or Genesee cream ale. Ronnie S. says, can the Dodgers pull it off again? Of course they can. Nice lacing look. So there's another one called Little Kings from the Cincinnati, Ohio area. I never liked that one. I find it tastes metallic. It tastes like they put metal shavings in it. Genesee 12 horse is the best of those common ales, but you can't really get it. Genesee cream ale you can get. They sold it in Louisiana twice, 2014, 2020. Didn't last but a few months each time, sad to say. Somebody told me that they used to sell Ballantines in Louisiana back in the early 70s, like 1972, and he would buy it because it was cheap. All those common ales are pretty much, aside from Genesee cream ale, they're gone. If you go to Canada, they have Labatt ale. Labatt, we get Labatt Blue, but in Canada, they have Labatt ale, which I've never had. We're not talking about India Pale Ales now. We're not talking about India Pale Ales. We're talking about this kind of ale. It's like a blonde, I just call it a common ale. Little Kings, right? I like Labatt too, but I've never had their ale. It's a green label. Oh, and I forgot about, how could I forget? That one doesn't quite fit. It's Foster's Premium Ale, which is more like an English Special Bitter, ESB, with a higher ABV 5.5, 5.5. Ballantines, the other ones I was talking about, this one here, they're like 5.2 or lower. But what can we say? I mean, actually, if you look at the old cans of Keystone Ice, it said ale, and Ice House beer that you can barely find anymore. Actually, it says ale on the labels. Ice brewed ale, ice beer, ice brewed ale. They used to make a Mickey's ice brewed ale, but it's discontinued. And oh yeah, I shouldn't forget Milwaukee's Best Ice. We only get it in quart cans. Other states get it in quart bottles. Some states still get the 40-ounce bottles. I don't know of any states that still get 12-ounce bottles and 12-ounce cans, but they're probably around. But those are hard to find. The brown 12-ounce bottles and the regular 12-ounce cans. But if you look at the label carefully, I'm still coughing because of those flowering plants out there. I didn't think plants made flowers in the fall, but these pollen-filled golden rods are doing it. Yeah, Milwaukee's Best Ice says ale. How do I score this? Get a little white bread crust, a little bit of yeast, a little bit of sourness, like a little bit. Bitterness is extremely low. Sweetness is not too high, about 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. It's nice, but it's not amazing by any stretch of the imagination. But I don't hate it. I'm not going to get on here and say I hate it. I wouldn't be really looking to buy it though, because $9.49 or $9.99 a 6-pack. I don't know. I can get a top tier beers for $9.99 that have a lot more flavor, like the Atomic Pumpkin, chili, pepper, and pumpkin flavored beer, $9.99. I bought it today. To me, that one's got more action. I bought the Imperial Texan from Martin House Brewing in Fort Worth, Texas, $9.99. That thing is 9%, but you got to watch it. Got to watch it. But you say, well, you might say, well, I like easygoing beers. I like more mellow beers. Well, then you could buy this one. And you probably like it. Like I said, I don't hate it. I give it a B. Let's go with an 8.6 out of 10. 8.6 out of 10. It's good. Maybe the old original version, the 1991 to 2023 version, might have been a B plus, like an 8.9. I can still easily find Ice House 24-ounce cans at the gas station, says Ronnie. Yes. Yeah, Ice House just faded almost completely away from here. Probably due to bad sales. I mean, I was seeing like 24-ounce cans like you talking about. I used to see the 18-ounce bottles. Those faded away. I saw the 12-ounce bottles in the 12 packs. Those faded away. Then we were seeing the tall cans, the 24-ounce cans. Apparently those have faded away. So yeah, and then the last couple of times I saw Ice House, I looked at the date and it was like 8 months out of date. And I was like, yeah, this thing is dead in Louisiana. But it's strange because, it used to be popular, but used to be. Happy Days used to be popular. Hector says, Ice House beer got pulled from my market. Haven't seen it in years. I just don't think it was a good seller. Well, that's why I got pulled from Louisiana. They're not going to pull it if it's a good seller. That ain't going to happen. If it's a strong seller, they ain't going to pull it. Now, I think Keystone Ice got pulled, not because it was a bad seller. I think it got pulled because they felt like they were competing with themselves. Like they had too many ice beers on the market. You know what I mean? And it was like kind of killing off its own. It was like, why are we competing with ourselves? So in Louisiana, they cut it back to just Milwaukee's Best Ice. And anyway, ice beers kind of went down in popularity to a large extent. Although Bud Ice is still super popular. Bud Ice around, I'm talking about around here, Louisiana. Bud Ice is still the king of ice beers. I mean, there's no doubt about that. That thing is a huge seller. I saw somebody with his basket today. He had multiple 6 packs. And don't even think about natural ice because you get 30 packs. Walmart sells those at a clip all day long. 30 packs of natural ice, that's all day. They bring that stuff in a constant rotation. So ice beer has a following, not what it was, 20 years ago, but still making money. Bud Ice is a good seller here too, says Ronnie. Oh, really? It is. Okay. We get cans and bottles in Louisiana. Cans, but I don't know about draft. Maybe, probably, somewhere. Happy Days was popular when you were a kid on Nick at Night. Oh yeah, the Nick at Night. You used to watch My Time Marathon. All right. Anyway, that's it. B, it's good. Nothing special. Don't go running to find it. And I doubt anybody will. All right. So now we're going to jump back to the main channel, see what's happening over there. All right. So ending this now and jumping back to the main channel. Thanks for watching Louisiana Beer Reviews on anti-war. Anti-war.